Good morning, guys. Today we're going to begin our unit assessment. So I wanted to read through the questions with you, but you will be on your own to read the passage and then, of course, answer the questions. So looking at number 1, let me get rid of that for us. It says, what is the central idea of the passage? This is kind of a new word for us. We've been using the word main idea. So understand that this is the same thing as the main idea of the passage. Of course, we're looking at the central idea and of the whole passage, because as we know, sometimes they just ask us for part of the passage. So the whole passage, what is it mostly about? Those key details. Number 2, which sentence best states the main idea of paragraph 2? So here we have a specific paragraph. What was the main idea of that paragraph? It's asking you to underline the sentence that you choose. And there is your paragraph 2. Okay, number 3, we're looking for sounds. The AR in parents is pronounced like, and of course you need to look at your options. I guess I will highlight that for you. AR in parents. And then we're not looking for letter patterns, we're listening for sounds. Number 4, how would the passage be different if it were presented as a movie? So think about what we know about movies and books. This is something you have discussed many times, I'm sure, in your lifetime. Most teachers will tell you, read the book first, read the book first. Why is that? What would we might have known differently if it were a movie instead of a text? Number 5, 2-part question. According to the author, the person who wrote the story, how is he like the grasshopper? In the story here, remembers, how is he similar to the grasshopper? And then, of course, part B asks for 2. Oh my goodness, 2, friends. 2 sentences. Please don't forget this. 2 sentences that will support your answer. What are 2 examples he gave to support what you choose? In paragraph 6, we're looking specifically at paragraph 6. What is the meaning of the idiom get through? To get through something. Remember to go back and support your answer by taking these options and putting them in the sentence and seeing if it makes sense to what he's saying. All right, we will do our writing questions tomorrow. Today, number 7. It's going to be a long day. What is the main idea? Again, we're looking at main idea of the passage. So the whole passage, what was it mostly about? Those key details. Who did what, when, where, why, how? What is the meaning of the idiom? Jumped at the chance. Remember, plug in your answer, see if it makes sense. Based on the passage, which 2 ideas, looking for 2 ideas about Jon Krakauer, let's get his whole name, are most likely true. Okay, so we're having to do some inferencing here based on what the passage tells us. So we're using what the passage tells us, what makes the most sense about what we know about him, and we're choosing 2 of these ideas. Number 10, in a perfect day. The poet makes the poem appealing and fun to read by using what? Which one of these does he use that makes it fun? Which line from the poem uses personification? Remember, the word person is inside the word personification. Okay? So we're looking for the use of personification. Read the sentence in the table and decide whether each sentence, so this is set up differently on your actual test, guys. So they give you each of these and you have to choose if it's the speaker's point of view in a perfect day. So yes or no, this supports the speaker's point of view. And then you'll have a check yes or check no box, and you'll actually check mark yes, that's their point of view, or no, it's not. Sorry, the formatting here doesn't really match the online assessment. In line 10 of the poem, the O-U-R in the word journey, so listen to that sound, is pronounced like which one of these words? Again, not letter patterns, but sounds. How is the author of A Fall at Cutler Pond like the author Jon Krakauer? How are they similar? What do they do? Think back when we did that activity with our stories in our unit with A Bird's Free Lunch and the other one that I can't remember right now. Oh, The Writing of John Burroughs. Okay, we're going to skip those for now. Okay, this is our good grammar one. We're going to read the passage. We're going to look for the mistakes. So each one, how should sentence 2 be written? What's the best way to write sentence 4? Which sentence uses informal language? Informal is how we might talk with our friends. And it does not fit the rest of the report. So I'm writing a report. I should be using formal intellectual language. Which one of those really sounds like language you use when you're talking with a buddy? What's the correct way to write the underlined words? I'm not going to highlight those just because they're correct way to write the underlined words. So you're looking for those underlined words in those sentences that they specifically tell you to. And that is the end, except for our writing. Tomorrow we'll talk about those writing prompts, and I will give you a writing organizer. So make sure as you're working through your assessment, if you want to go back and look at the questions, work through them, think about specifically what they're asking you to find. All right, my friends, I'm excited to see how you do. See you in just a bit.